Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Not once, but twice, defendant Jaycee White was caught on camera. First in Tumon, and then in East Hagatna in the parking lot of Linda's Cafe. The incidents occurred within an hour of each other. As reported, White, along with Alfredo Castro and Richard Regadio, who's already pleaded guilty to hindering apprehension, were charged for the death of their friend, Brian Cruz. That October night, the group were out drinking when White allegedly struck Cruz in the head, knocking him unconscious. The men proceeded to place Cruz in the back of the car and headed to Linda's to eat, where a riot broke out. White, seen on restaurant surveillance footage, allegedly instigating the fight and throwing a punch. Because of the riot, police were able to discover Cruz, still unconscious, in the back seat. Cruz was hospitalized for days before dying of severe head injuries. In a motion filed by White's attorney, Randy Cunliffe, earlier this year, defense requests the court sever the charges, that the Tumon incident and Linda's coffee shop riot be dealt with separately because the video evidence may be used by the jury inappropriately. Quote, with regard to the incident in Tumon, defendant White will be relying upon, among other things, the justification of self-defense and defense of a third person. Defendant White's behavior at Linda's may be relied upon by the jury in reaching a determination of his responsibility in his actions in Tumon, end quote. Prosecutor Matthew Hybel filed the government's opposition to severing the charges, noting the cases are logically related to each other. Quote, the only way Brian Cruz was discovered was from police on the scene of the Linda's Cafe fight beginning their investigation by looking into the cars parked there. By talking about the investigation, the subject of the Linda's Cafe fight will have to be brought up, and White was the initiator of the entire event at Linda's. How Cruz was found and under what circumstances logically relate the two offenses together. Moreover, White's subsequent actions toward Cruz, leaving him in the car while proceeding to get into another fight, tends to show recklessness, which is an element of manslaughter and aggravated assault, end quote. In a hearing on Thursday morning, Judge Michael Bordalio noted he's taken the matter under advisement. A follow-up hearing is set for March 23rd. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.